Wake up, it's time to start the show. With Joey and Lou, let's get ready to go. A cool pineapple, morning's fresh start. A sipping Winkle always plays his part. Cupcakes, quarter cruising by. Ross dogs, broken spirits staying high and dry. Articulate John, still feeling hazy. Am I still drunk? This morning's crazy. Dead Fool's here, repping strong. Happy Gosling, tagging along. Joey C, in the morning with Lou, where the chat is buzzing and the crew is true. From wild tales to jokes untold, this morning's show was pure gold. Ross Dog shouting, he's more Lance the man. Chris Mack asks, Joey heard about Aaron's plan. Ref agree with the classic call. No B, no green, echoing through the hall. Crumb says, Hawk, Arnie's here to stay. Cupcakes corner, cruising all the way. Ryan A's got the jokes making the rounds. Imran Khan and his pot smoking sound. Joey C, in the morning with Lou, where the chat is buzzing and the crew is true. From wild tales to jokes untold, this morning's show was pure gold. Luke of the Bind with a cryptic note. Quad can't mend in a clash they wrote. Happy Gosling's got the Grindle beef, while Ross Dog spins stories like a true chief. Space Chief claps by with flames and fire. Am I still drunk? This morning's crazy. Do the Arnold impression one more time. This morning show's in its prime. Joey C, in the morning with Lou, where the chat is buzzing and the crew is true. From wild tales to jokes untold, this morning's show is pure gold. So grab your coffee, don't be late. Joey C and Lou, they set the date. With laughs and vibes, they'll make your day. Joey
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning show. Joey C in the morning with Big Lou. What's happening?
It's a happening. It's
So-
a happening. Oh man. So I see you did a little
No, don't say
midnight.
no. Just let. I see a lot of speculation in the chat room.
I'm not worried about that. I was talking about walk and talk.
Oh yeah, I did a test run last
You
night.
did a little walk. Which phone did you use?
I used my regular phone.
Okay, so you made a comment about you will never go live with any portable device unless it's a phone.
Unless it's a what?
A phone.
Oh, I didn't
GoPros
say
don't
that.
go live. Cameras don't go live. Your best live streaming device is in your pocket, not
Right.
that piece of shit Samsung you got.
No, I know. Hey, it was still all right. Hey, I almost hit 1,000 views. I, did good. It was good hour. We did an hour.
Thank you, Cut of the Jibs, for the $2. I'm not sure where this came from, but we'll take it.
Well-
Fuck YouTube with a giant river cock.
Good morning, Turbs. How are you, sir? Good to see you here. Thank you.
Shit.
Um,
Crap.
Doom, what's up? Stallings is here. So they're all. I mean, they're speculating. Come on, let me hear it. Let me hear everybody's. Well, thinking Rocco did something to me. I guess, huh? Well, come on, let me hear it. Let me get it out. Let's all get it out. Let's all get this. Start our. Good morning, Chad. I gotta send Chad the link for the weather. I gotta send him a link for the weather. Come on, I know. Come on, let me hear the. I gotta come on. I know. I see some talk about it. What happened to the memberships? First, everybody thought I was demonetized. I guarantee that's the first thing that went through their head. Ain't that a shame that you think? Shame on you people for thinking that. Zona, welcome to the Alpha Shalom. Thank you, sir. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, what do you guys think? Come on, let me hear it. Come on, let's all be gentlemen here. Let's all talk about it. Come on. Anybody got any speculations? I accidentally was editing the levels, and I accidentally deleted the walk and talk, which had every membership attached to it. I killed the entire fucking membership channel by accidentally hitting the button. That's what happened. I was fucking looking at I must have beat myself up for 15 minutes. I got right away to YouTube. I got someone. I went into this to get to talk to somebody, and I hit the talk to someone, and their button came up. We could call you in 1 minute. I've never had that pop up, but it was a customer service button that was for like if you guys were to call to. It was for like a something kind of line. So she got it to the right apartment for the creator side, and there's no phone number to talk to them as you never can. But they got a ticket out, and they're trying to see if they could. Because I called them within 5 minutes after it happened. I lost every membership except for 15 of them. 500 memberships were canceled. 500.
That is a you move.
Huh?
That is a you move.
So I don't know if they can fix it. They don't know. I mean, everybody got 500 people got an email. I'm assuming. My wife was one of the 500 people because she's the one that came in here and told me I did it. That she goes, we demonetized. I go, what are you talking about? She goes, I just lost my membership to the channel. Said it was that you were no longer providing memberships. That one thing they send out. Whatever when you demonetize or if you decide. I mean, nobody turns it off. When you got 500 to 1,000 memberships, why would you turn it off? So it's the only reason you get that email is if you're demonetized or an idiot like me, and I mean an idiot like me.
Yeah.
Turns around and accidentally.
Jesus Christ.
So I don't know if they're going to fix it. I don't know. I could see if. Listen,
well,
we have a 99-cent membership.
You can hope that it's fixed,
yeah.
But YouTube really doesn't ever fix anything.
No, that's right. And here's the thing: those were all gifted memberships. That's the truth. Most of those were gifted. A few were probably that re-upped out of the 500. Probably maybe 100 of them. So all I can tell you is my tier is so low, 99 cents to join as a member. If you want to just join, I appreciate it. If you don't, I'll just have to see what happens with we do get a lot of gifted memberships. So, but that's me. It's all on me. I'm an idiot. I've been trying to be better at being more smarter, but I don't know what. I don't know. I just
mistakes happen, Joey. That's
all. I didn't have my glasses on. I put my glasses down and I couldn't find them, and I was working like with blurriness, and I was trying to edit. I was trying to change some of the tiers up, and I got to the walk and talk one, and I accidentally, when I went back to look for the editing, it was gone, and I saw I hit the delete button. So, and that's where all the memberships were attached. Because when you buy gifted memberships, like if you go right now to the dollar sign there where you can super chat and super stick, it says membership gifting. Well, it says 50 memberships, $149, 20 memberships, $59, 10 memberships, $29.90, 5, $14.95, $1, $2.99. That's what YouTube. That's the lowest they'll go when you gift memberships because YouTube takes a chunk of it. So that everybody is the lowest they go is $2.99 because I got a 99-cent tier. They won't put that as a membership package. The lowest they put in package is $2.99. So each membership, when someone donates or gives a membership, it's $2.99 they're paying for each membership. So you do the math. How much money? But here's the thing: the money's still there. It's just now there's nothing to rebuild for next month because those if they don't return, you follow me what I'm saying? For next month, I'll get paid for those 500. You understand what I'm saying? But past that, unless they resolve it or people renew, I have to wait to see what happens with other people gifted memberships. I don't know if they can fix it. I don't even know. I haven't even heard from them, so I don't know. They got the ticket open, and like I said, YouTube don't fix nothing. That's the problem. So, shame on me. It ain't because I'm evil or because I've been doing anything other-handed. Because I just made it on a mistake, So, but I apologize for that. I really do to everybody. Because it sucks. I'm used to seeing a lot of memberships in here. It really sucks. But It is what it is. But yeah, Lou brought up I did a trial run. Oh, look at that. Nicely done. You gifted on it. That's mine. I did that every month. I get to give 10 gifted memberships back at the end of the month. So, but Lou said I was testing times when the best humidity was down from Florida here. I got a little late start last night. I wanted to go from 10 to 12, but I still got it done in an hour. We had some excitement last night going down to the Shell gas station. Did you see any of it, Lou?
I was skimming through the video. I heard some stuff that you were talking about, but
Yeah, they. I was talking about the Shell gas station, and when I was getting up to that, up to the Shell, telling them what kind of place it was, and the hotels. I was explaining the hotels back there how they were barely drug infested, and people were just walking around. And here's where I freaked out. It's been a while since I've been out walking, that late at night. I see the two SUVs of the Tampa police rolling in. Now they don't got no lights on. They're just doing they're. I'm at the corner and I'm getting ready to turn to the left to go down Columbus Drive, and here they come, and they're not trying to. They got their signals on and they're turning normally in there, and they go right into the crowd. There was about 10, 12 people congregating over in the show, and those are all drug addicts, most of them, or someone's went out and scored something and they're divvying up whatever they're doing in that parking lot. So they got out. And all of a sudden, everybody starts just walking. And then, you see the 10, 12 people walk there, and then you see another group over here. And I'm like, well, I saw them people physically. So now all of a sudden, the sirens come on. They go straight across from the gas station into the parking lot of the hotel. And they're out, guns drawn, and get on the ground. And they're, whatever it was, guns or tasers. I couldn't see it exactly what weapon they had in their hand because I was outside on the street side. And so I tried to get as much as I can on the film, and I guess they were looking for somebody that had a warrant, but then all of a sudden I saw these plainclothes cops there, so they must have been sitting in the parking lot undercover waiting for this person, maybe the intel that they were staying at the hotel, and they knew that they were buying crack or whatever. I don't know. All of a sudden, as I'm walking to the darker part of the street, 100 people were coming out of fucking nowhere. They were all fucking hidden in the bushes. All these crackheads were in the bushes, on the grass, camouflage, and they all were just flying out of nowhere. And I mean, I'm looking around, holy fuck, look at all these people that are there. I mean, this was at 11:30 at night, and they were all camouflaged in the fucking bushes and along the dark fence. They were either fucking getting sucked off by a hooker, or they were fucking getting fucking crack and smoking. And I'm trying to get as much as I can, man. This fucking, and now you're getting here. Me and my wife are the only fucking white people out there. I'm telling you. I mean, you talk about, it was unbelievable. I didn't anticipate that that's what they fucking do, because I don't go out there and get into the guts of them with them, man. I don't do that shit no more. So they're in the fucking bushes and they're coming. I mean, women and fucking hookers and fucking and druggies are just, and it was like unbelievable. And then there's more people walking across the park, like they were hiding behind cars, and wow, man. But that was just a trial run. So that was, because I'm thinking about doing on these walking talks. I'm going to chase down police calls. I think I'm going to scan where the action is and go over to that area and walk, and follow the police and do some streaming that way and get some good content.
That can be fun, and that can also be dangerous.
Could be dangerous too, because someone said this person that's been talking to me about it, that they think I would do an excellent job at this, but they said here's the upside. You're going to blow up. It's going to be unbelievable. People are going to watch it because you're going to be just have some great view counts. But you got a chance.
View counts don't mean shit.
Right. Well, he's talking about financially too. He's talking about financially
the views don't mean shit. You want it to be a super chats and all this and that, but you don't get much money in ad revenue.
Right, exactly. You really don't. Unless you start making 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 in a video, then you do make out good.
So we need to stop this conception. Oh, view counts. No, it ain't fucking view counts.
Because even the guys that get consistently 10,000, 11,000, 12,000 views a video, like sometimes Carl has that.
They make, if they're
Gabler has
lucky.
That. You don't make a lot of revenue with 10,000 views on a video. You don't. You just don't. Million? Now you're talking.
Oh yeah, if you make a million views, you're getting a couple $1,000.
You're getting a couple thousand off each video. So if you got 1 million each video, you're making a nice check every month. But he seemed to think that it would be people would come to watch that and they would super chat. And he told me, he goes, that was a good trial. And but my wife was the one after we were talking to this guy a couple times, and she said, let's just go try it and see if we could find any action. I said, we go down to the shell, we're going to find something. There's always something going on down there. But like
Terms.
he said, the upside is, I hope you can do this. I think it'll be great. I think you guys will make some money doing it for super chats. He said, but the downside is, I hope you guys are safe because you could come out bad for you. You might get killed out of there. You know what I'm saying? You could get killed by a bullet coming through, or somebody might just fucking, you get some crazy guy out there fucking coming out, cut you, or 10 guys coming up and beating you down. It's a risk, but I'm not worried about that because I carry myself pretty well, so I could pretty much not have to worry about anybody trying to beat me up.
It ain't about how you carry yourself. It's about a stray bullet or the fact.
Right, that's the only thing I worry about. At nighttime like that, if they start open firing, if gangbangers are out there shooting, you're going to be good chance you're going to. But I'm saying, as far as someone just directly wanted to come and hurt me, I carry myself well out there. Views help though. More views mean more people who could. That's exactly how he explained it to me. Terms. That's almost like those words that you just said. So you understand what he's saying. I'm trying to understand it. I understand a little bit the way he explained it. He's very thorough. He's been really trying to help me. He sees a lot of what he thinks I should do. The whole thing is the equipment. I don't know really where to start with equipment. I don't know. There are GoPros. Everybody's saying GoPro, but there's not all GoPros that do for streaming. Those are just, most GoPros are just for doing a video and putting it up. Which takes out everything. You know what I'm saying? Then you're just going basically on view counts with the videos, hoping that they're gonna hit home runs with the videos. So
it depends. When I leaked the new Axl Rose song on Rumble, I think I made $3 from 1.1 thousand views.
Right.
And when I was on YouTube, I made 120 from
right
on one Van Halen news video I did.
Right. Well, the revenue that the channels make off of the videos since I just go back since I've been in existence on this channel, which is a little over a year. $75 is what the channel made in ad revenue.
That ain't shit. You can't even cash that out yet.
No. $75 is ad revenue is what the channel made off the video. So, and that's about realistic of what since I've been monetized. Basically, you know what I'm saying. So, out of the 13, 14 months, I've been monetized 3 months. 4 months, whatever it is. So that's what it's made. $75 4 months. So, it depends on when I leaked in. I thought I heard someone coming by the door there. Hearing things. It's the new fan. The fan is. I figured out how to put the speed up, so it really actually works now. The fan. So 2 years here, I finally found the right bulbs for it because somebody helped me. Told me they saw me streaming and looked up in the socket and said, "You need bulbs?" I said, "Yeah." I can't find out which one it is. Every time I go get one, I get the wrong one. And he told me the right one to get, and I got it. And yeah, thank you very much for helping me with that. I appreciate that. Whoever that was again, I forgot. But yeah. So I mean, like I said, I apologize to everybody, but I know most of the people that are here were all members, and it's discouraging. I don't know. I just like I said, I'm trying to be a better person every day. I'm trying to just deliver good content. I'm working hard. I put the work in every day. I don't. I've tried to put the formula together. I think Lou and I we're becoming great friends. It's great when it's good when you live in the same town as somebody that is not far from you, and you can get together and once or twice a week, and you can have lunch and talk and build something there. And then we're kind of like the same temperamental as far as our tempers, and I believe we're both Type A personalities. So it works.
We're both fire signs.
We're both fire signs. And it was nice because even yesterday we had Kai in our chat room with us the whole time, watching he was enjoying it, and that made me feel real good.
He was there for a good.
It was nice. It was just nice, man. Everything was good yesterday. I was really happy, and I just want to. I don't want to have enemies. I want to build bridges, and I want to treat everybody with respect. And as long as it's a mutual thing. But I got my moments. I'm gonna. If I got to go off, I got to go off. That's just me. That's what people want. But I mean, perfect example. Turbs was a guy I fought with very hard last year, and and he tried to talk to me many a times on streams, and I just wouldn't be reasonable. I was just being an asshole, and you know, I thought about it really hard because he was one person that always showed me intelligence in the way he talked. He never ever came back at me in a harsh way. He always tried to use the intelligence route. And I know that deep in his heart he felt that I was really the dumbest guy around, and that I had no intelligence, and that I just was, and I respected that, but I made peace with him, and he wrote this great article that I wanted to talk about, Lou. I don't know if you saw it. Turbs is in the chat room tonight if he's got it this morning, and we would like his input even further on the article. But he wrote this article about the super tip machine. It was about I guess laws about what Melton and his corner partner did building this thing, and possibly could have violated some people's rights here. But and I started thinking about it makes sense because I wasn't asked. Nobody asked me to sign a paper to say they wanted to use my voice and my face. And now it's one thing when you cut someone's content up and you show it up, it's fair play. But I think
so. He's using your voice as like an AI thing.
Yeah, but and he's making money off of it.
I think you could sue him for that because he didn't ask you.
Right. This is the article that Turbs wrote, and
you'd have to ask Vince the lawyer since he's an actual lawyer.
I don't trust Vince the lawyer. There ain't no shot. He's got. You just can't trust
speak to an actual lawyer in the community.
He was saying this could be a big victory for Steel Toe. It wasn't about this is a big victory for anybody else, but he's looking at the big players in there, which is I respect that. But I start thinking they never asked me. I never signed it. I don't remember signing anything and them coming to me. Listen, and we know fair use with the content. When we show your content, that's different. But this is now we got a business thing we're doing here. We're making money off of everybody that's using the super tip machine, and you're one of the voices. We need you to sign off and agree to this. I don't never approach me. They're sort of using me, my favorite. So, and it's a principle about it that. Wouldn't that be something if as much of an asshole as Melton is? And that was one of Turb's drives against me last year. He couldn't understand how I could go to Hackamania. And he was right. I did it because I wanted to get out there with the people, and I wanted my own notoriety. He's right. I mean, that there was no doubt that was a big part of it. But I left it up to my wife, and at that point, she just says, "Listen, I just don't want to. I just want to stop the guy. I don't want to hear." Melton had stopped, and he apologized. Mainly, I don't care what he did to me, but he apologized to her pretty good. But and then we met him out there, and he was a different person, and I shook his hand, and all was forgotten, and nothing to disperse my daughter. It was the godly thing to do, according to my wife, and I have a struggle with that, and I don't try to bring that up to her, but when it comes to people coming to me about that thing, godly way, I struggle with that. I'm sorry. I believe in God. I love God, but I just struggle with that very much because I don't like people using that terminology to say that because there's a lot of hate, a lot of ugliness in the world that I second guess God on that because I really do, which is wrong. I'm told I'm wrong for doing that, but I don't know. I that's my opinion, so I don't know.
So Tricky Taylor says, I went to law school, but I don't practice.
Very good, Tricky Taylor. Thank you.
I could do some research for you as far as what Melton is doing.
Appreciate that. If you saw the article, Turbs McGurk is Joey asked Melton for 5% of the super tips using your name. Yeah, I mean,
you could ask him for it, but then here's what he'll do. He just won't use it.
Right. He's gonna he probably already took it down because I made the increment that I was gonna look into this, but it's already documented. He's been using it for months.
Yeah. Oh, but then you could get him for back pay.
Exactly. So I mean, listen, guys. This at this point, it would be my one way of getting back at that man for the evilness. That got nothing to do with the 5%. I don't care. I really, guys. I understand that I got a lot of begging streams but I didn't beg to put anything in my money pocket for profit. I all the money that came in for that stream from New York, from Florida to New York, and back round trip. All we did, I streamed. I did 18 streams, live IRL streams. It all went for the trip. I didn't come home with $1 of profit in my pocket. So I mean, you got to take that into consideration. I just don't feel that if I'm going to do those things, I should have to pay out of my pocket. If people want it, it's got to come out of them. That's how it's got to work. So, and I'll continue to maintain that. So the next trip we're leaving on the 20th of October. Whatever's been taken in as far as donating for that IRL.
Are they actually donating? Because if they're not giving you the proper money, don't.
Well, no, I mean the fun thing I had up, I had that on YouTube. I only took $140 in. Okay, I put a $2,500 thing on there. That's to get started. That's to get the rent a car, to get the hotel in Chicago and Detroit. And I had a whole trip. It was about an 8-day trip I had planned out, 9-day trip, and we were going to IRL like crazy all day and all night. With a few hours sleep each in between. But I'm not going to put money out of my pocket for it. I'm just not going. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to. If they want the content and that's what they want, it's got to come from them. I mean, that's just the way it's got to be. But it doesn't matter. I'm still doing it. I haven't decided if I'm going to stop in Detroit though. I'm the jury's out if I want to even go to the event. I will do the IRL from here to Chicago. I'm going to do everything I said I was going to do in Chicago. All my childhood places, all my hangouts, every bit of life that I'd had on those streets when I hit Chicago, and I'm going to take some pretty risky stuff over there in Chicago. Chicago is a war zone. It's very dangerous today. I'm an old man. Anybody that I was around in those days in the streets are probably either dead or locked up. So it's going to be like, I'm not going to know too many people. Hopefully I might know some of the kids on the street that are running the streets that might be the grandson or son of somebody I knew, back in the day. That would be my only shot of guarantee safety. You know what I'm saying? I can't. 34 years in Chicago, and I know the streets pretty good. I can't go in there and say today I can guarantee safety because I'm from there. I can't say that. You can't unless I make the nexus connection of someone that from my past that I grew up with on the streets that got a son or a grandson that might be a baller on the street now. That would be my savior. But other than that, I'm going in there in an open battlefield by myself. And hopefully there's still some good stories floating around about guys like me and my crew, and maybe they'll still get the respect that way. But I doubt it. Today they don't care in Chicago. They just shoot you.
Chicago is not the same. You've been gone for over 30 years.
Well, I've been gone for 24 years. But I've been back to Chicago a couple times, but I haven't been living in those neighborhoods in 24 years. So yeah, so it's going to be risky, but I don't care. I'm a Chicagoan through and through. Even the 24 years in Florida, my accent's still Chicago. I haven't lost that, and so I could go blend right back in. My mother's happy I'm coming, though. She called me yesterday, and I told her I was coming. She was happy. So I make my mother happy. That's good, see my mother.
I wouldn't have committed to anything without knowing I got the funds.
Well, I'm going to, like I said, at best, I'm going to go do the trip anyhow, IRL, and I'll see my mother out of it. So.
See, at best, you're coming out of your own pocket to do that.
Right. But, well, like I said, what I got $140 that was saved, and a little bit of other money. I think maybe another $150. I think about close about $300. That'll get me to rent a car and get me out the door. You know what I'm saying? So, but they were really generous once I hit the road streaming. People were just generous. They were sending money if we stopped to eat. Let me buy that for you. It all fell naturally once you got on the road, and I think and everybody I talked to said it was very successful. They loved the content, so I think they know already what we've done. And it's going to even be better this time. I think it'll be all right. I think it'll come around. It's just listen, there's a jury. The jury's out on me on a lot of things. They feel if they gave me that kind of money up front, I'm going to spend it and not do it. There's still people that don't trust that. I've never done that. I've never took anybody's money, even the Vegas money. I had for a good portion of about 2 months, and I did everything proper with that money. So I'm just saying.
Isn't the PayPal donations locked until the day of?
You could. I was leaving the money in the PayPal into the donation to the whatever they call that the funding drive that I had going on. I forgot. My head's on right now. I'm upset about the memberships that I did, the idiot thing I did this morning. So, I'm not a thief. Where I'm going to go scam somebody and say, okay, I got $22,000 from all these idiots. Bye. I'm not going to fly nowhere. He's not going to fly to Vegas. They're going to take the money. They gambled it already. Okay, whatever. I get it. I'm not upset about that because, that's what I've led people to think or my past. But listen, I don't hurt good people. Even when I was doing bad stuff, I didn't hurt people that everyday people like my neighbors or my family or friends. That's not me, man. Yeah, I would have always heard a corporation that fucking deserved it. It's my eyes that deserve it. Not saying you might have not thought they deserve it, but my eyes, insurance companies are the worst people in the world out there. So, and they're scam artists and they fucking lowball people and cheat people every day, man. So, that's where I had my fun. So, um, other than that, man, like I said, I'm trying my best. I realize, I know I'm not John. I know I'm 60 years old almost. I know that I'm not healthy. I mean, come on, man. I'm just saying, I'm not going to go knocking on people's doors like he does and fake fucking talk shit like he does, man. I'm just saying that I physically, as a person, as a human being that I am, I've never been and never will to the day I die be afraid of anything. But on the flip side is, if someone came to me to do something of harm, I'm going to stick up for me the best I can. If I lose, I lose. If I don't, I don't. But I'm not nowhere near that John shit. And that's another thing that, don't call me John. Call me something. Put me in my own category. Don't put me in that fucking guy's category. Because he's got me way beat in the scumbag department. So that's the way I feel. Did we go? Are we still on YouTube? Are we going off of YouTube here?
We're still YouTube. We're
Oh, okay,
YouTube
well,
until you say so.
all right. Well, we could go till 10 o'clock, and then I gotta send Chad the link. I gotta send Chad for the news because he's getting ready to go to work, don't I? He's gonna do the weather, don't he?
Yeah.
Do that. Hang on, Chad is coming, buddy. Forgot about it. I keep rambling on here, but let me send it. I got a phone call from John Poe, the former police chief from Detroit. Or he was a deputy chief in Detroit, and then he's got a lot of years. He got 23, I think, 23 years in law enforcement, and he called me up about doing this show, and this coming up Sunday. Together, me and him and Chad will be like Poe's going to be on the law enforcement side. I'm going to be on the side of giving my input on the criminal side, and it's going to be interesting. We're going to combine I think this might be a regular show. We're going to give it a whirl Sunday. He told me any ideas of what direction I want to go. What I think, let him know. We had a great conversation, and the first thing I said to him, sir, I'm flattered and honored that you would want to do this, but I hope you know everything about me. I didn't hold no punches. I made it mandatory that he knew. He goes, Chad explained everything to me. I seen what I know what you've done. I go, I'm not a squeaky clean guy, and I've done some wrong in my life, and I wanted you to know that because I don't want his friends in law enforcement saying, what are you doing buddies with this felon guy, and hurt his reputation anyway. So I was he says, listen, I'm not that way. I have mutual respect even for the criminals that I put away. He said, and from what I understand, you're a decent guy. I've been watching you, and I understand you got. He goes, you think you were trolled? I've been trolled harder than you. He said, but Chad speaks highly of you, and I was really grateful for that. And I just wanted everything. If anyone gave a shit, Joey, always be straight up with me. If anyone gives a shit, Joey's always been straight up with me, man. Thanks, Deadfool. I appreciate that. I really have been. I mean, I've never asked Deadfool for anything. I never probably borrowed money from him. I never did nothing like that. I don't have the balls to ask that man for anything. He's done so much for me, man. Out of the kindness of his heart. So, I just don't. I'm a lot of things, but when it comes down to stuff like that, I just don't have the heart, the balls to go approach somebody and say, "Oh, okay, man, you got all this money, man. Help me out." I don't do that shit, man. I just don't, man. I don't. It really bothered me yesterday when someone said when Cupcake made the statement on Hawks that, well, Joey's known to get himself in from borrowing money, not paying people back. Who the fuck have I borrowed money from that I didn't pay back to? I mean, this guy. Did you hear what he said about me?
Who?
He's going around telling people I'm known to borrow money, not pay back. I haven't borrowed nothing from nobody. The thing, if you talk about the thing with fucking Frank, I had no knowledge of that till after the fact, and I paid him back. And it was I didn't even know she did that. So I mean, you better get that story straight, man. I don't. Anybody I've ever borrowed money from my life, I promise you, they got paid back in tenfold. My reputation was impeccable if I borrowed money from somebody. I've never stiffed anybody I borrowed money from, man, and I've never asked anybody this dabble verse for anything. So I don't know where he gets that. And again, he tries to lie to fit in, and that's what I don't like. And I think, from all my experiences last year with all the trolls, and like I said, hang on, hello, can I help you? Huh? Who? Womo. Sí, ¿cómo está?
La dirección que me dio es para aquí, me dijo aquí, es donde la dirección, el último punto que pasó.
No, wrong number, buddy, wrong number, no, Jefe, no, wrong number. No, sí, no, no, hey, wrong number.
El número equivocado.
You hear that? Número equivocado. Oh, okay, gotta go, guys, No, wrong number. No, sí, no comprende. That's the new iPhone. My number. I'm getting all these Spanish calls and all these texts from Spanish people. So
that mean, you know what? That's how it was for me when I got my number.
Yeah,
I would get these calls with the person who had this number. I guess he had his own private mechanic shop.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I mean, like I said, I got a great condition phone, and I got a 12 they gave me, and she's getting a 12, but I mean that's 5 years old or 4 years old, you know. But it's good. I haven't even used it. I haven't even given the number out to nobody. I did it for her because she wanted one, you know, and we did a bundle thing. So I'm okay with my Android and my number I got, you know.
Your Android's a piece of shit.
But it works for me, though. I don't care if it's a piece of shit.
Because you don't want to give the iPhone.
It's a lot of walk and talks for me, you know.
Dude, you need to get rid of that fucking thing you wear.
Hey, I'm not getting rid of it. Never will I get rid of it.
That thing is the most hideous thing you could wear.
Oh, you guys with these iPhones, you guys are crazy. iPhone 12. Yeah, the Terps even said that's what they're telling me. That Terps that it was a great phone. I mean, I'm cool with it, man. You know, I mean, I just it's complicated. iPhone is difficult. I got to learn. You know, it's like learning something all over again, man. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to take the time to want to learn.
Well, I do take it. What are you talking about? I always want to learn. Every day I like to learn something. It's like I'm saying. It's like I took the time.
We're going to learn some new things that I have in my Amazon can benefit you.
All right, great. Well, today I thought, but I'm assuming we get paid today. I haven't even looked to see, but I know it's always. Here's what it says. This is what it says every month. Your money's on the way. Expected anywhere between the 21st and the 26th. That's their standard protocol. What they say. Okay. Now, if it falls on a weekend, it doesn't get pushed through. You don't never get it on a weekend. So 21st was Saturday, so I already knew it was going to be today, sometime today. I don't know what time it'll drop in. I got payroll to do. I got to pay Blue. I got to pay the Shellfish Shot Lounge. I'm going to be generous to a few guests that came on a regular basis. That that came on almost every show for every Shot Lounge. They have helped us a lot with a lot of shows throughout the month. But I'll take care of those guys, and I gotta give my wife her money. The Spider, Lou, I got a little payroll here, and I wanted to invest a little bit in some of this equipment for streaming, but I don't know where to begin. I can't buy nothing real expensive, and I'm looking at these GoPros, and some of them are kind of expensive, and I don't know. And
what do you want a GoPro for?
Well, because for the streaming outside and doing it.
So it does you no good because all it does is fucking record. You can't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm running into. It's just They have them where you could hook it up where they're built in for a live stream, but I don't know how expensive those are. I don't have the money to do that. An IRL backpack is $2,600 for all the equipment you need. That's the lowest you'll find. There ain't no way I could pay $2,600 and even think I would want to. I'd be honest with you. I don't know. But everybody seems to think that if I'm going to make any type of living on this internet, that's the way I got to go with these IRL audited. This
IRL is not the way to go. These people are fucking stupid. Well, they just want to see you make a fool out of yourself.
I agree with that. I agree with exactly what they're going to. But this one gentleman said, don't do IRLs. Call it audits. Joey's doing audits. He said you did a good start yesterday. He said it's risky, though. Go into government buildings and test the waters and see until they either throw you out, but you could get arrested, too. If they arrest you, a lot of those audit people get arrested, but they wind up getting tossed out and suing them. I go, I don't want to be known as a guy. He goes, but if they did you wrong, you're helping other people. You're helping stand up, make them stay to the truth of the codes and the laws, and you're the guy taking a hit, but it could be very, very, very financial good for you. I say, yeah, but I don't want to get arrested. I don't want to even get night in jail. I don't ever want to have bracelets on me again. It's not fun. People think going to jail, even if you go for 8 hours, it's not fun. They fucking put them handcuffs. They treat you like shit. You get in there, they all got fucking attitudes. You could be the nicest guy in the world, and it's ugly. It's ugly that I don't want to go through it no more. I don't want that part. But he's right. It could be risky that way. But like I said, I do. People think that I have a lot of intelligence, but I don't have a lot of book smart, and because my reactions or the way I spell, but I have very deep thoughts, and I think about everything that was done last year when I was arguing with people. Joey just got a police calls and do some. Yes, that's basically what he's saying. You're independent journalism and go out and you get content. And he says, like, go in as far as till they tell you to stop. You can't come past. He goes, just test the waters and don't just do things. But if, let's say, they get you to be 10 feet away or 20 feet away, and they say, okay, that's as far as you can go. Well, I'm an independent journalist. Okay, well, that's as far as you can go. And, but there are things that they tell you can't do that you can do. And there's a lot of truths that they do that they either don't know the city codes or they don't know the laws or take the time to care about them. But there are things they do that they do to people that it's like if you're walking down the street and you have not done nothing wrong, you're just walking out and they just look at you because they think you're suspicious. You got a backpack on, so they think you're going in the woods to create methamphetamine or whatever these guys do with the backpack warriors. And they pull you over, let me see your ID. I don't have to give them my ID. I don't have to. They have no right to ask me for that unless they got a description of me and I'm the guy that they could suspect of a crime. They have to articulate that I'm coming from a crime or I'm doing something. But if I'm just walking down the street minding my own business, they can't. And they try to force people. But if you tell them, shoo, I don't have to give you. Are you being detained? No. If you're not detaining me, I'm walking. You can do. But there's some states that they buckle down real quick. Florida's been pretty good about these audit people. They've been winning against the cops here in Florida. They really have been. And so I don't know. It's a lot of work that I got to think of. But Turb's made a good point. Do some. Let me exactly what Jake Fire. We gotta. Did you hear me, Lou?
I hear you just fine.
Okay, because I don't. Like I said, I'm going through the speakers because until I get all the new stuff from you today, I just got to do it this way.
So Jake Fire sends a $2 super chat. Joey, get the drone with the camera that follows you.
Okay, but is that for streaming? And how expensive is it, Jake Fire? Is it?
It'll be.
I've asked anybody if you could help me with this to research me. I'm doing my own research. I'm not finding that right equipment that's in the ball range. I'm not. I'm looking at cameras that for that stuff is the thousands. I can't do that unless people who are going to say, "What's your address? I'm buying you this and send it to you." Then I'm going to say, "Okay, thank you." And I'll promise you, I will work this camera properly 4 times a week and do great streams for you. That's my guarantee. But until then, I have to be within a reasonable budget. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. Jake Fire, thank you for the $2. So please, you guys got the catalanoTV14@gmail.com is the email. And if you guys could do any research and tell me, here's a good camera that will do live streaming that is the right thing for you and it's inexpensive. Now, Deadpool he was here. I don't know if he's still here. I don't know if he heard what happened. I don't know if he came in late. How come you never pay me? Pay you what? You've never done my shows. Why would I pay you, B Dabbler? Have you ever came on? I've offered you to come on, but I didn't say I can't pay you on the spot. It's like I appreciate. Like Bobby Nix comes on a lot of shows. I'm gonna throw Bobby some. 2K comes on and throw. I'm not gonna throw them, make them millionaire, but I've done it every month. I've thrown them something. Jason JBX. He helps with the Alpha Shots one. He's done a lot of stuff for. I'm gonna throw him a few dollars. It's not going to be like I'm going to send them a paycheck, but I'm going to take the thought that counts. You know what I'm saying? That I do consider them, and then I'm going to give them a tip with what I can. I do that. I've done that since I've been monetized. Those guys are the ones that come on whenever we need them. What does everyone get? No, they get more than that. $5.68. Be honest with you, they do. I mean, you want to sit
3
there?
to 500 is what.
No, they ain't get no 3 to 500. I can't do that.
No, Joey. You need to let me finish.
Oh, okay.
3 to 500 for the drone.
Oh, for the drone, that's a little bit out of my price range. I'm looking more about $200 hours. And like I said, that's I wish I could have the IRL backpack. That would be ideal. I got no price. People think I don't listen. No, I've been right out straight working and have missed a lot. Well, I did a dumb thing this morning, Deadpool. I was editing the tiers that I have for the gifted memberships. I got tier 1 99¢, tier 2 $1.99, and then the 2.99 did the Walk and Talk Joey C. The 99¢ one is the Alpha Shout Out. Well, 500 gifted memberships, I accidentally deleted the level. When I deleted the level, bye-bye, I lost all my memberships. I deleted the entire memberships I had. I had 500. I was down to 500. We were at 1,000 about 7 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. Started declining, got to 800. And then we got some more gifted memberships, brought us back up to like 657. But that we capped out at about 500, which was, I thought, okay, that's still very decent. If I can maintain those 500, get them all to renew at 99¢, we put out members content. We do it consistently, and we're going to do more. So, it just as you can, as we get better, we're just going to do it. But on the respect to everybody that has came at me about this IRL, I'm not saying Rocco is probably very close to right to that to be for successful and to make up money. Doing those on the street and doing IRLs like that are probably money, because it's already proven the walk and talks were very successful. And the first IRL stream that we did from Florida to New York was very successful. But that didn't take $1 profit. Everything that was put in that was spent while we were IRLing for whatever we needed on the road. That was it. And I'm not saying that fuck you, I'm not going to do it. I know what works for me, and I know. But you guys also got to say, I don't think our morning show is that bad. We're consistent. We got small numbers. We're nowhere near B-Dab or Truly Network, MLC, Melton, those guys, Tukey. We never tried to be. I never tried to be. I just try to just be as honest as I can and give the best entertainment I can. Fortunately, everybody wants, like Lou said, wants to make fun of me. They want me to be crazy. They want me to blow a gasket. They want me to have a heart attack. That's what they want. Who's downstairs? Huh? Oh, hang on. Lou, my groceries are here. Could you hold the fort down? I got to go down and carry the groceries up.
No, that sounds fun.
Walmart's here. They want my delivery. All right?
Oh,
I'll be right back.
Walmart. Yeah, Walmart. Yeah. Okay, Vito Bandito, if you didn't hear, he just said the damn story, buddy. He accidentally was trying to rename one of the tiers, and he accidentally deleted it. Joey being Joey, typically. That's all I can tell you. That's all I really know. So Joey is now going downstairs to get Walmart. They're bringing him some groceries so we can eat it all when I come over, because I'm a fat ass. I want to eat everything. So how's everyone this morning? I don't think you get a refund, unfortunately. YouTube don't do refunds. I did brush my teeth, you fucking cockface fanook. Fucking Greg Wards. Guy thinks he's fucking Humpty Dumpty. I know that commish next week. Turbs, I didn't do anything to get rid of Kai. Kai will be back. I know, Tiny Chud, it is a great job holding down the fort, Lou. I do my best. Smack Your Lips is great for audio. Yes, Mason, I'll make it up the stairs. My grandkids are good, buddy. They're doing great. I can climb upstairs, Mason, unlike you. I'm gonna make you fall down the stairs in Minecraft. Where's my shitty internet provider? I gotta tell him how I was jamming this morning. That's none of your concern, Jack the Chipper. It's almost like Lou reacts way too easy. Yes, I do. I like to react to stupid people. Good morning, Frank Amadeo.
Can you guys see me?
Yes, we can hear you. How's the weather over there?
Oh, good. We'll do the weather from Detroit, since that's where the trip is next month. And we're at Glen Falls, the Waterfalls, just so you guys know.
Oh, that waterfall will be frozen soon.
Absolutely. In any event, the weather in Detroit, 64 degrees, 0% precip. The wind is at 10. And it's 85% humid, Joey.
Joey's not here at the moment. Joey's going downstairs to get the groceries. It's just me and
Oh,
you.
okay. 85% humid, though.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That means you're gonna sweat your balls off.
Yeah, it's, well, luckily the sun's not out.
It don't matter.
I'm glad I was able to connect. It says login required. I couldn't do it for a while.
I saw you had popped in for a brief second, then you popped back out. But it is what it
Yeah,
is.
it's working, though. It's working. Well, I don't want to touch anything, you know.
Yeah, you're here. You gave us the Detroit weather. It is. It was. Over the weekend for me, it was nice out when I walked outside. This morning, not so much. Ugh. It was.
Oh, okay.
It was hot out.
Whew.
That mugginess was a.
Oh.
What's up, guys? Hey, Chad.
That's
Hey,
Frank
Joey.
Mateo.
How are you, buddy? I talked to John yesterday.
Good, good.
Is that for
Thanks
real?
for having me.
Joey?
Oh, yeah, I heard you talk to him. That's great.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I think we're gonna be going this. We'll be going this Sunday. We're shooting for.
Oh, never mind. You talked about the other John. I thought you were talking about John, the dipshit.
No, Mr. John Poe, the good man. Good man. Enjoy talking with him.
My fault.
So, did we get the weather in? What do we got? The
Yes.
Detroit weather today?
We got the Detroit weather.
Yep.
All right. I'm out of breath, man. I looked all that. Whew. Man, oh man.
Yeah, I
We got
was
a lot of
telling the
groceries.
people you got a lot of food, so we're gonna eat it all when I get there.
Yeah, we got a lot of groceries. Goose coming over today. I had to fill my refrigerator up.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna make a Spanish dish. Lou, you ever fucking apple pie like the guy did?
Well, I'll tell you what. We know good Spanish. They're all over Tampa. I like those little mom and pop Spanish places.
Oh,
They do all the
Mason,
home good cooking, man.
Mason, I have to give you a little tiny bit of credit. This would make
Lou,
me
you ever
chuckle.
fucking apple pie like the guy did in American Pie? Wow, Mason coming out with the fucking the pie shit.
I don't have to fuck a pie when I have a wife. I don't know about you, but I wake up, like I said, every day to someone laying next to me.
All right, guys, listen. We're gonna switch over to Rumble in 5 minutes. So
5
I
minutes
know
is
I can
dying
feel
down.
Lou's ready to let loose and some things that I don't want to. I don't want to jeopardize the channel here. So
You already did that by fucking deleting the memberships by mistake.
yeah, I know. So I started to tell Deadpool what I did. I think he's working. He said, yeah. So I, like idiot, I was trying to edit the levels, and level 3, the $2.99 one, is where all the memberships were tied into because gifted memberships are the $2.99. So that's where it went to, and I deleted every membership of 15 of them. Oh my god! And like I said, YouTube is aware of it. They're going to try to fix it, but I think everybody that got canceled. I mean, I'm sure there's several people that got a. It says it's canceled, right? That's what it said. The email. I could pull up my wife's email. I don't know which one it was on her, but she's sleeping. I don't want to bother her. But shame on me. I'm an idiot. It was an honest mistake, and I feel bad about it. So that's what happened. So there it is. What can I say?
It's life. Shit happens.
Shit happens. So
Yeah, it happened. It happened.
It happens.
yeah. Well, I mean, when you push a button, and all of a sudden, after I did it, like I said, she come running. She just got out of the shower, and she goes, did you just cancel? We lose monetization? I go, what? I go, no, I don't. And all of a sudden, I couldn't get into the monetization part of this, where you go to the studio and you click on the earn button. Nothing was coming up. I'm like, holy fuck. And I'm right like, BW, you son of a bitch, you struck me, you piece of shit. That's what I'm cussing him out this morning, man. Cussing him out. Calling Rocco every fucking name in the book. I'm coming, motherfucker, that's it. You're getting a phone call from me. I'm coming, motherfucker. That's it. You fucking piece of shit. And then all of a sudden I go, no. And then I go, we're not demonetized. And I go, holy. She goes, did you do anything with the levels? I go, because I heard you say it before. But I go, yeah, I was editing. She goes, you better go back and look. And sure enough, I look and I deleted it. I'm like, holy fuck. I deleted the one where all the memberships were attached to. And I remember one time I took my videos down and made them private for about a couple days last year. And all of a sudden, I went back after 24 hours, and I go, "Where's all my hours? Where's all my fucking my hours and all my fucking views were gone? They went down like tremendously, way below. Like I had to start all over again." And someone said, "Did you take videos down? Did you make it private?" I go, "Yeah, that's what happened." So I had to put everything back up, and it took like 3 days for it to recycle to get all that back. So I don't know. There's hope with the membership, but it's a different situation. So it may be gone for good. So I don't know if that means that people get an email say they're canceled, they get a refund. They can't get a refund.
Can't get a refund because YouTube don't do refunds.
And YouTube said it's their discretion. They don't refund no super chats according to what I'm reading, and they don't. The membership's gone. They were gifted. It was 500 of that were gone. Were like 400 of them were gifted memberships. So the people, and we were crazy bad out of hell with gifted memberships for a couple months. But a couple people just gave like 50. A 50 piece was just given the other day by Deadpool. He just gave 50 piece the other day, and those are gone, man. They're gone. I mean, they didn't even last a fucking week, because of my stupidity. So I feel bad, man. I feel like I'm a jerk off here. All right, we're going over to Rumble, people. I really appreciate you make the transition over.
I need to answer Mike's question.
Oh, go ahead, answer the question. I don't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
Mike, I was actually listening to DJ Uncle Allen, the Sugar Hill DJs. I was taking it back to the old school, You would know what it is.
Mike. Love Mike. Mike Internet, man. I love Mike. Mike is the best, man. He's good people.
So we're making the cutoff. Okay, let me give the YouTube members, switch over to Rumble. Here is your countdown. By the time this outro is done, you will be disconnected. And if you don't like it, well, deal with it. Show more love.
Okay.
Maybe we would stay here more. But since you guys,
Chad, how's it going today? You look like it's very peaceful where you're at today.
Oh yeah, Glen Falls. It's a nice waterfalls in Williamsville, New York.
Nice. I like that. I don't swim and go into the water, but I like waterfalls. I think they're peaceful.
Absolutely. Thanks, Joey.
You know what I found to be very peaceful?